First Education Academy presents 4x4 series. Idioms, expressions, and proverbs.
Uphill battle, uphill battle. This idiom means an extremely challenging struggle. Example: for now, the Union continues to fight an uphill battle in the courts. Source: The New York Times. On a knife edge. On a knife edge. This idiom means in a challenging or risky circumstance, when the success or failure of someone or something can be determined by a relatively little change. Example: the country is resting on a knife edge after the long Civil War. Strike a note. Strike a note. This idiom means to speak of and exhibit a certain viewpoint or emotion towards something. Example: the book strikes a note of warning about the risks of global warming. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. This proverb means it is more important to judge someone by their actions than by their words. Example: your colleague pretends he doesn't like you, but I know he does, because actions speak louder than words.
First Education Academy presents 4x4 series. Idioms, expressions, and proverbs.
Hit someone where it hurts. Hit someone where it hurts. This idiom means to do or say something to someone that will upset them as much as possible. Example: by questioning his integrity, the media hit the presidential candidate where it hurts most. Better the devil you know. Better the devil you know. This idiom means it is preferable to deal with a challenging circumstance or person that one is familiar with, rather than something entirely unfamiliar that might be worse. Example: why don't you just quit your job if you are so miserable?
Who knows if a new job will be any better? Better the devil you know.
Source: thefreedictionary.com. Walk a tightrope. Walk a tightrope. This idiom means to handle a problem with little to no room for error, to do an action with extraordinary care and accuracy. Example: our new boss walks a tightrope between expansion and risk. Familiarity breeds contempt. Familiarity breeds contempt. This proverb means when you get to know someone well, you lose respect for them, since you are aware of all of their flaws. Example: our greatest assets are often overlooked, because familiarity breeds contempt. Source: the Hansard Archive.
First Education Academy presents 4x4 series. Idioms, expressions, and proverbs.
Slam the brakes on. Slam the brakes on. This idiom means, literally, to quickly apply the brakes, in order to slow down or stop a moving vehicle. Figuratively, to pause or stop something being done. Example, due to a lack of funding, the government slammed the brakes on public spending. Close or shut the door on. Close or shut the door on. This idiom means, to prevent something from happening. Example, there are fears that this latest move might have closed the door on a peaceful solution. Source: the Cambridge Dictionary. Be a slam dunk. Be a slam dunk. This idiom has basketball roots. It denotes something that will definitely occur or be successful. Example, the new software made data entry a slam dunk. Source: theidioms.com. Every cloud has a silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. This proverb means, every unhappy or tragic circumstance has a bright aspect. Example, even though he had failed the admission exam, he had gained in experience to pass the next attempt. Every cloud has a silver lining.
First Education Academy presents 4x4 series. Idioms, expressions, and proverbs.
In a nutshell. In a nutshell. This idiom means, concise. Highlighting only the most important details. Example, unemployment is rising, prices are increasing. In a nutshell, the economy is in trouble. Source: SentenceDict.com. All hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose. This idiom means, a situation that quickly devolves into violence and chaos, particularly when individuals start fighting or arguing. Example, one policeman drew his gun, and then suddenly, all hell broke loose. Source: the Cambridge Dictionary. Grind to a halt. Grind to a halt. This idiom means, to come to an end or perform poorly. Example, the whole city ground to a halt in wake of the massive demonstrations. What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. This proverb means, people's actions will have repercussions that they will need to deal with, even if it could take a while. Example, you've ignored him when he asked for help, you've just set yourself up for a little of the same now. What goes around, comes around.
Thank you for watching. For more videos, please join my channel. Click the notification button. Your share and like are highly appreciated.